Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Architect Parthasarthi Mishra. Currently, I am an associate professor at Faculty of Architecture, Sri Sri University. So I have started a new playlist in the name of MCDM. So today I will discuss the introduction to multi-criteria decision making analysis. So again, welcome to my presentations. So today we'll explore a powerful approach that helps decision makers navigate complex scenarios by evaluating multiple options, uh, again often conflicting different types of factors, like positively impact and negatively impact, and how we can collaborate each and every parameters, subdimensions and dimensions. So this is the introduction. So when we'll come to the content of the presentations, first of all we'll discuss the fundamentals of multi-criteria decision making analysis. Secondly, different types of MCDM methods and their approaches. Thirdly, the applications of different MCDM methods with some kind of case studies. Fourth is the challenges and future directions of this particular MCDM methods. Now, the fundamentals of multi-criteria decision-making analysis. Now, the definitions and importance of MCDM. Multi-criteria decision-making analysis is a crucial for evaluating diverse and competing factors, helping decision makers choosing optimal solutions in complex scenarios and enhance the quality and consistency of decisions. So whenever we are talking about the MCDMs, there are different types of multiple criteria, multiple alternatives, multiple stakeholders, and different types of experts, different types of opinions were involved. So how to combine each and everything, so it is a crucial factor while taking any kind of decisions. So now the MCDM definition of MCDM. MCDM is a branch of operations research focused on making decisions when multiple conflicting criteria are involved, aiming to achieve a most valuable outcome. So we cannot say the best outcome, but the most favorable outcomes. So next is our historical background. So when we are talking about the early development, the fundamentals of MCDA, uh, when this kind of issues were developed, the foundations of MCDA emerged in the 1960s with the exploration of various mathematical approaches to handle multiple criteria in decision making process. So evolution over time, MCDM methodology has significantly evolved, incorporating advanced mathematical models, computational techniques, and software tools, enhance decision-making accuracy and efficiency. So in the following presentations or the videos, I'll try to explain each and every mathematical model that has been already established. We are talking about the computational techniques through different softwares, and what are the new softwares where we can use this particular MCDM methods that we'll discuss. Now the key milestone in MCDM research. So key milestones include the development of different methods. For example, analytical hierarchy process. This is one of the best method, that is AHP by Thomas Seti in 1980s, and spread of multi-attribute utility theory, MATU, and outranking methods. So these are the different tools and techniques which has been evolved through. So we'll discuss each and every one with their history, each methods, their methodology, what are their processes, how we can do the computational mathematics, how we can do through softwares, how we can do through the mathematical model. So in the consequences, in the following videos I'll discuss each and every details. Now the MCDM methods and their approaches. So these are the two classical methods where we are knowingly or unknowingly or consciously or unconsciously we are doing. That is the weighted sum method and the weighted product method. So WSM, that is the weighted sum method, is a simple and widely used method for decision making involving the summation of weighted performance rating across criteria to rank alternatives. So this is a difficult terminology, but mostly we are doing it like in our class assignment, in our class subjects or the courses that were like some subjects are more important, so that's why we are giving more credit to them. Whereas the values that whatever students are getting marks that we can incorporate it in our uh, final evaluation process. Another simple method is the weighted product model, that is WPM. WPM is a decision making model where criteria words are multiplied by the performance score provided a product based comparison of alternatives. So one is on the basis of summation, another is on the basis of product. So these are the two classical methods. Now see some modern methods like analytical hierarchy process, another is Topsys and Prometheus. So in analytical hierarchy process, structures AHP structures complex decisions into hierarchy using a pairwise comparisons. Like suppose we have different suppose 10 variables are there. Now in this particular method we have to consider one to one comparison method, like which parameter is more important or which criteria is more important than the other. On that basis we'll check the consistency check among the different experts to derive a priority scales for decision criteria and options. Here options may be our different types of alternatives. To find out a different alternatives, different types of calculation parameters are there. So in this AHP method we have to do one-to-one pairwise comparison methods. Then we'll have to find out their consistency check and the weights. So generally most of the MCDM method, the whatever weights we can get, the weighting method is I can say analytical hierarchy process is the till now is the best method. Another method is like Topsys technique for order preference by similarity to ideal solution. Topsys ranks alternative based on their distance from the ideal solutions. Ideal solution means which is the best solution. We cannot say the best solution, but the optimum solutions. It sometimes it is the optimum can be a minimum things, optimum can be a maximum thing, optimum can be sometimes average things. So whichever thing optimum can, like whichever is our for our preferences, it is applicable. Then only we can say that is the optimum thing. Now, Thompson ranks alternatives based on their distance from the ideal solutions. Ideal solutions map the optimum solutions. Considering the shortest distance to the positive ideals or the positive alternatives and the farthest from the negative ideal. So it will be very easy to consider which are the most effective alternatives. So it will be close to the ideal solutions, because ideal solution we don't get, so we always get the optimum solutions. So whichever are the closer to the uh, ideal solutions, that are the uh, positive ideal solutions, and sometimes which are more distance from the ideal solutions, that we can say these are the negative ideals. So negative ideals or negative alternatives, so we can uh, discard them. So another method is like preference ranking organizations method from enrichment evaluations, Prometheus method. Prometheus is a method ranking alternative based on their outcomes relations, which evaluate the extent to which one alternative is preferred over another. So again, it is one of the modern method that most of the people are doing. So we have different softwares for doing AHP, Topsys, and Prometheus. Along with that, I have compiled almost like 100 different types of MCDM methods and where we can use them, what is their background, what is different types of fields we can use. So now again, case study or the applications of MCDM methods. So business and management, mostly operational management. We are doing this kind of things like strategic management. MCDM helps in evaluating various strategic uh, options to make informed decisions that align with long-term business goals. So suppose we have a long-term business goal. So what will be the different preference uh, objectives that we can choose so that we'll have a greater goal for a distance time. So another is like resource locations. Which kind of resources we can use for different types of projects. Uh, for that also we are doing the MCDM methods. So MCDM is one of the research and it is very easy, I can say, is very easy to use rather than the uh, our conventional methods. So it assists managers in prioritizing resources efficiency to optimize productivity and achieve organizational objectives. And third one is like project management. MCDM facilitates the selection and prioritization of project by evaluating multiple criteria to ensure successful outcomes. So mostly which like these are the three things, like which strategy we can do, what kind of resources we can do, and what kind of parameters we have to focus majorly. So there are different types of applications, different types of case studies we can get. So these are the major three things, and in the consequent videos we'll discuss more about it. And next is like environmental management also. This is a buzz or the current or the futuristic research like environmental impact assessment. Mostly uh, what will be the environmental impact in a near future. For that, MCDM is used to assess and compare potential environmental impacts of various projects to make sustainable decisions. Now, sustainable development. It aids in balancing economic and social and environmental factors to promote long-term sustainability and growth. So MCDM method we can use for sustainable development. Now we have SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. We have 17 goals. Each and every goal we can calculate, evaluate, access, and we can see for the future what can be the uh, perfect balance to achieve the sustainability for the present generation as well as for the future generations. So these are the different sectors majorly working on MCDM like healthcare. MCDM support decision making process in healthcare by evaluating treatment options, resource use and policy impact. So what kind of treatment for a particular disease? There are like different diseases, what kind of disease, what kind of MCDM method, and what kind of treatment options we can suggest to a patient. So MCDM can help us on that particular healthcare sector. Like transportation. In transportations, MCDM helps in planning and optimizing routes. Suppose there is a uh, even in our Google map, they are doing the MCDMs for obtaining the optimized route. They are calculating the distance, time, and the traffic, uh, optimizing the routes, managing traffic, and improving overall system uh, efficiency. Now, in energy sector also, MCDM plays a great role. MCDM is employed to evaluate e- energy sources, manage support chains, and plan infrastructure for maximum efficiency and sustainability. So, which kind of MCDM method we can use for what kind of parameters we can use to selecting the different alternatives with the help of different type of stakeholders. That's why we have now different types of multiple things like multiple criteria, multiple stakeholder, multiple alternatives, multiple options. So combining everything, we can say MCDM is a one of the best solutions to get the optimum solutions for different types of sectors, I can say. Now the different challenges and future directions for the MCDMs. Let's say now the common challenges is complexity in weight assignment. Before going into it, I can say what is a weight. Weight is the relative importance of parameters or variables. Suppose we have two variables, so we cannot give them equal importance like in our different subjects like physics, chemistry and mathematics. So we cannot say all these three subjects are equally important. Some of the student For some of the students physics may be important, for some of the student chemistry may be important. So for them they can weight chemistry more important over physics and mathematics. Some people may weight mathematics is more important than physics and chemistry. Likewise, uh, for different people different types of weights are assigned. So here the challenges arise from assigning appropriate weight to different criteria which can vary in importance across different contexts and require expert judgment. Again, what kind of experts we have selected for our study, whether we have chosen the appropriate experts or not, that is one of the questionable things. How many experts we can choose, that is also questionable things. How many parameters we can take for our study, whether we have missed out some of the parameters or not, that is also questionable. Now another is like handling subjectivity and uncertainty. Like we cannot get always the uh, continuous values for any kind of variables. So some of the variables are subjective, some of the variables are objectives. Combining both subjective and objective variables in a common platform is a difficult thing. Again, some of the parameters or variables or attributes are positively impact, and some of the parameters are negatively impact for a particular project. Combining everything, again different type of stakeholders. Whenever we are talking about the stakeholders, they are the basically the people, and people have different opinions. That may be uh, supporting their, what do you say, uh, profitable things, then only they will give more importance to a particular parameter. Again, managing different type of stakeholders, they have conflict of interest, they have we cannot achieve the consensus among the stakeholders, like whether they are saying all of the stakeholders saying yes, then we can adopt it. Whether some of the if everyone is saying no, then also we can adopt it. So we have to remove that parameter. But when we are talking about the stakeholder things, most of the time some of the people are saying yes, some of the people are saying no. So averaging is a problem. Like we averaging is problem because we cannot say we are not making happy or we are not making satisfied to all the stakeholders. That's why this is a challenge, how to make happy or make satisfied to each and every stakeholders is a common challenge in MCDM process. So next is the future research area. Now in future research area, obviously AI, artificial intelligence can play a great role. Integration with AI, exploring the synergies between existing framework and AI to enhance decision making capabilities and predictive accuracy through advanced algorithm, obviously. Now whatever MCDM methods we can discuss in the near future, mostly they are based on the expert opinion, and at the end we can discuss some of the parameters or some of the MCDM methods which are totally based on data driven. So obviously AI can definitely help us. Now enhancing computational efficiency. Now we have different type of advanced algorithm systems, developing methods to reduce computational burden on complex model and sharing quicker and more resource efficiency processing, particularly for large data set. Again, whenever uh, we are taking the expert's opinion, we cannot get a larger data set, but mostly uh, data from the census data we can take, from the data we from the data driven weightage methods are there, data driven aggregations methods are there. So we can integrate through AI and we can get different types of, and these are the future directions of MCDM methods. expanding applications in new dimensions. Now, for my PhD, I have done this MCDM methods for the architectural heritage, particularly for the temple type, that is the Odishan temple architecture. So there I have used different types of MCDM methods. Now, as I discussed, like it is only right now it is only focused up some of the sectors. Now, expanding applications in new domain, in architecture, planning, in interior design, uh, in mechanical is obviously there, computer science, electronics, how to choose the best electronics or the optimum electronics products. So MCDM methods are, really help to do all these things. So again, thanks for listening to me till the end. So again, I am Dr. Architect Parthasarathi Mishra, currently uh, established as an Associate Professor, Faculty of Architecture, Sri Sri University. These are the credentials. You can call me, you can text me, you can see my different research papers. These are the IDs. You can track me. We can connect. If you have any problem, then we can have collaborations. And that's it. And that's it for now. Thank you. We'll meet, or I can give another presentations or video on the next Saturday and Sunday. Thank you.